I don't understand what they want from me. They take my hands, washing them in dirty water. Try to find what's right in a distant place, so far away. The silence fills my heart with empty space. But now I'm sure of where I'll go from here. And tensions rise, they push me to divert my vision. But I will break the ceiling and the walls that kept me in for all this time, and all the reasons that I cannot find. They'll wait for me to fall under that pressure. They'll wait for me to give it up. Well, I will not work again.
Hi everyone, I am back after how long? I don't know, months. But like I said, I forgot something. Yes, I'm back. So, welcome everyone. It's the third day of Blitz Masters World of Tanks Blitz Winter Season. It's been a fun season so far. Really like the qualifiers format, and we've seen some of the best represented top 16 clans in history. So amazing to see a lot of competition going on and a lot of clans that really deserve to be here. But my main point is not to rant about some clans not deserving to be here. The main focus is all about the teams tonight that are competing. We have this group stage format for those of you who have not been following the Blitz Masters tournament. We are currently in the group stage, single round robin best of 7, 8 teams per group. There are two groups in total, bringing it to 16 teams. So what it means is that there are 16 teams in total. Top 2 advance to the final stage, which will mean there are 4 teams in the final stage. The prize pool per team is a lot lower than what it is to be during the winter season. The first placed team only gets a little bit more than the third place team back in the autumn season. 7,500 US dollars in total. Second place will get 3,500 US dollars. Third place 2,500 US dollars. Fourth place $1,500. So let's take a look at the leaderboard so far. There are a couple of upsets yesterday, actually. That includes Pink losing to Rejects team, which is a team we're going to be following tonight. Rejects won against Pink, and they're currently in the second place. And they also won one head-to-head round against Isra, which means they're currently in the second place. APA have won all of the games so far. They're now in the first place, and they should have no issues qualifying, to be honest with you. Isra and Hapki are currently in the third and fourth place, the same number of round wins. It will be a really important night for Hapki as they are fighting against APA and Isra. And this is going to determine whether they're going to be in contention for the top 2 place or not. And if they lose to all of these 2 clans tonight, there's a good chance Happy won't qualify. The Pink team, they will need some redemption and some resets going against them tonight. However, Rejects team, we're looking at Rejects playing against Unlucky and also Zenith. Zenith, unfortunately, yesterday they only showed up with 5 players, at least for the second round for yesterday. We hope that they are going to show up with 7 players tonight, and they are a competent clan. So I think they will be able to put a surprise into Reject's campaign. It's possible that we could see Zenith gaining their first wins tonight or not. Park, I don't think that's the right logo, currently in the 8th place with no wins as well. Park had a favourable draw at in the last qualifiers in the last qualifier, and I think they beat PWNZ in order to qualify, but they have a lot to prove. So we will see whether they are able to do something. Group 2, we have TQT, which famously beat AQVA, Aqua team, yesterday, if I remember correctly. There is also another upset yesterday, which meant that Raid won against Serenity. But all attention will be on Ikra today, because Ikra, they have 2 very important battles coming up. First, I think they're going to be facing Serenity and then TQT. So once again, if they don't win their matches, they will be out of contention for the top 2. I think this group is a lot wider open than it's supposed to be. Originally, I thought if not for Aqua and Serenity slipping up yesterday in the 4th round, the top 2 would be a lot clearer, to be honest with you. And then we have Spinix, I think it's what it should be called, Sphinx, or is it Sphinx? I think Sphinx, and also Quick with 1 round win. But on the other hand, with 0 round wins, I think Bout is previously TRNMT. They also got a favourable draw in the 4th qualifier, and they beat S63, which is also tipped to favored to qualify in their group. But they lost to Bart 2-3 in the grand final, which meant they lost out of spot here. Will Bart be able to pick up some round wins tonight? We will see. This is a timeline. Unlike the Apex server, due to lots of technical issues, especially last week, the dates got a little bit messed up, and I hope Wargaming is able to fix those errors, but it's possible that we could see a couple of players unable to connect smoothly. But let's hope this is not going to happen tonight, because no one wants some poor connection. But then the final stage, the dates are the same for across all 3 servers, so there's no doubts about that. Thanks Tolian for the graphics. You know, the big stuff is in the purple blobs. But if you are interested in playing some quick tournaments, then it's held on every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So take a look at these quick tournaments and have fun with your clanmates. So the rundown for tonight, in around 7 minutes, there is a 3-minute delay on the stream, so you have to add 3 minutes to the time stated on the stream. In the stream, round 5, the maps are Naval Frontier, Normandy, Dynasties Pearl, and Port Bay. Round 6, we have Middleburg, Oasis Palms, Canal, and Hellas. Hellas is a map that was not included in the autumn season last year. It's been brought back. I think some of the maps have been removed from the poll due to the poll. I'm not sure if Descent's one of them, but Hellas is back. Teams have been training a lot on Hellas, so it's a map that is going to be frequently trained by the contenders and whatnot. And Thomas Peterson has made the following predictions. Group 1, Isra versus Hapki is predicted to go in favor of Hapki, but just a tiny bit. The odds are not that big of a difference, so this could go either way. I don't think anyone is streaming this, but it could get really close. And as I said, Happy definitely needs to win against Isra. So is Isra. Both clans definitely want to seal a spot in the top 2. Group 1's fight for the top 2 is pretty much all over the place. But it's definitely time for Ping to start picking up wins, because Pog should be a relatively easy opponent for them, according to Thomas Peterson. Don't mark my words on that. But we know that the odds can be upset, especially on the EU server. I remember Raid won against Serenity when Raid has like more than 10 in the odds, and that represents that they have less than 10% of chances of winning. So with the odds this high for Pog, I think they're going to have to play really well here. Zenith against APA. Once again, the odds are heavily stacked against Zenith. Zenith proved that they could beat the Giants. I mean, they are exactly the first clan to qualify from the first qualifier. I think they beat against Ikra to achieve this feat. So we know that Ikra was second in the autumn season. Chances are Zenith can pull out another upset against APA, but first of all they have to gather all 7 players in order to do this. Rejects against Unlucky is predicted to go in favor of Rejects, according to Thomas Peterson, with a relatively comfortable scoreline for Rejects. Is it going to be a case? We'll find out tonight. Quick versus Sphinx is predicted to go in favor of Quick, but just a tiny bit. So this could go either way, to be honest with you. Ikra versus Serenity is predicted to go in favor of Serenity, but not by a tiebreaker scoreline, because Serenity has beaten Ikra a couple of times, But that is not to say Ikra has also beaten Serenity before. It's just that Serenity has a better track record against Ikra. And I think also Serenity is above Ikra in the power rating too. So this is why they have a slight advantage here. Aqua is predicted to win bots, and the odds are definitely stacked against bots. And I think with the odds as high as 47, if bot manages to win against Aqua, this is going to be one of the biggest upsets in Clan Wars history, to be honest with you. We will see if this is the case. Raid versus TQT is going to get a little bit close, but Raid is predicted to win against TQT. So far, TQT has not lost a single round. So will this happen to TQT? Will TQT get their first defeat in the group stage? Alright, so power rating. I really like the qualifiers format this season. This format in the end picks up 14 clans that are currently in the top 16 of the power rating, compared to the power rating I think last season. I think it's a similar number, but that is also to say that a lot of the clans were disqualified last season due to a couple of rule violations. The number could have been a lot lower, to be honest with you. What I like about this qualifier format this season is that the clans have more opportunities to play against clans near their level, no matter if you're in the top 8 or below top 8, which means you cannot really use abuse the win rate seeding, except for maybe the 4th qualifier where the seeding is a little bit weird. But as I said, a lot of the clans here really truly deserve to be here. You don't see Bot and also Barton also which clan? Barton also Hawk. They're in the 21st and 23rd place in the power rating, if I remember correctly. So not too far away from the top 16 as well. I mean, unfortunately, the last 2 qualifiers, the draw was heavily stacked against them. And as for Immortals, they did not even participate in the last qualifier, and that is not to do with their inability to register in time. It's just, I think they were not happy with their performance in the first 3 qualifiers, but we really hope that they're going to come back stronger, because we know they are a big clan. Oh my god, I got ready just in time. I talked too much. We almost missed this one, but we got it in the end. It's Rejects versus Unlucky. Let's see we have the right scoreboard and the right scoreline. Catastrophe has been averted, so let's go into Neighbor Frontier and take a look at the people. So Rejects is a new clan for this season, but the players are quite familiar. A lot of them were from, I think some of them were from Paint, some of them were from Ikra, and some of them, yeah. I mean, Playmaker, I remember is from BPS. Is it? I forgot. Was it Raid? I definitely know that Playmaker was in Raid for a moment, but I'm not sure if he was in Raid last season. But look at this. Unlucky getting really aggressive here. The 60 TPs are getting in a relatively aggressive positions, but Rejects are holding them back well. As for Unlucky, they're trying to get really aggressive, but they don't seem to be very decisive with this push. Flamingo has taken a lot of hits and is now down to 1 shot. Gets taken out by Playmaker, and it's a 2 versus 2 push from Unlucky, but Vabon will come down, support their teammate, and it's going to be a 2 versus 3 battle right here. Rejects taking no time to clear these tanks out. They're really making use of their shot efficiency to take out the mistake of Unlucky. Bad Dreams is on fire.
will be taken out very soon. On the other hand, Unlucky is trying to get Tony Power, but I think their focus fire is a little bit all over the place at the moment. Rejects having no issue whatsoever in taking out the tanks of Unlucky. I don't think it's a great start for them. They seem to be a bit. They seem to be miscommunicating a bit, and the push was thoroughly taken down. Great start to Rejects here. It was such a decisive victory here. I mean, Rejects didn't even push to begin with. Unlucky made a push at the start, but that push, I think started way too early. Or maybe it doesn't seem to be appropriate to call that push too early. It looks very discombobulated, especially when they were rushing against 3 versus 3 there and already lost a tank. They have to figure out where Unlucky's position first. It's going to be, I mean, we are talking about the top 16 stage. Rejects, a clan that is supposedly in the top 8, I would say. You really don't want to mess up with the push. You really have to be. You have to make this push on point, and it's not on point for Unlucky here. And Rejects really deserve to snatch this win. Really good focus fire. Overall, Unlucky might just have a little bit of an off game so far. They really need to improve the next one. If they want to stand a chance against Rejects, I mean, with that battle definitely looked like a top 4 contender, but it's not over yet. Rejects is doing nicely at the moment. I'm going to Oh my god. Apologies. Might have messed up a bit with the code. I'm going to be back really soon. There we go. Hopefully this is going to fix stuff. I'll be back. In no time, yes, I'm back. So, scoreline should now be updated. Yeah, it's updated. So Rejects with 1 battle up. They're going for AB this time, and Unlucky also going for AB. Let's look at Tony Kawa. Spotting all tanks, crossing into A, 3 tanks, and even 4 tanks spotted actually. Lots of information for Rejects to work with, and look at the shots onto YOLO Road already. Rejects is getting really aggressive here. They're taking no time in putting more pressure onto Unlucky. They're just going for full YOLO push. But they have to be really careful. Slobin has already taken a lot of hits. They're focusing their target onto Sudden. Unlucky is all about getting the right hit point push sharing. This is all about hit point push sharing and focus fire. And Unlucky so far has better hit points. And Sudden is now dead. It's now a 7 versus 6. 7 versus 5 now. Unlucky has lost 2 tanks. Their effective DPM is now reduced. IS-7 is killed, which is driven by Vicious. Flight is also down. It's now 5 versus 5. Hit points are neck to neck, actually. Unlucky, they need to continue with their focus fire. Flamengo's now dead. Senpai, great shot onto Babon. And it's now a 5 versus 4. Bad Dream still really helps. He has to use his hit points now, because if he doesn't, then we have Rejects having a better numerical advantage, but Alex is now dead. It's now a 5 versus 2. It's looking more and more likely to be a win for Rejects. Senpai's now dead, leaving Bad Dreams the last person standing. A lot of bounces coming from Unlucky side here in the latter half. and they aren't able to kill off those one shots. Like the Bond and Slobin should have been dead way long before. Rejects another great victory there. I think it was a lot closer than what it's perceived to be, what it's pertaining to be. I mean, in the end, Rejects have 5 tanks still alive, compared to Unlucky with 0, obviously. It looks pretty good for Unlucky at the start. I think things just went wrong when they weren't able to. When they were bouncing shots. I think this is where it starts to get bad, and I also think that they aren't really showing the hit points as good as Rejects did, especially when there is bad dreams with full health. Not really in the line of fire of Rejects, and you can already know that Rejects seem to pick up targets a lot better. So well done to Rejects and another great batch. As for Unlucky, it's better, but not good enough yet. They still have to work really hard to win something out of this. Now it's 2-0 for Rejects. And Pressure is now on to Unlucky. I mean Unlucky probably aren't looking for a top 4 finish this season. It will be a bit far-fetched. And Rejects, they definitely need this win in order to advance to the next stage. I do believe in them. Rejects, although it's comprised of Rejects from top teams of the E server, they can work together as a unit really well. And I mean, with the likes of Serenity and the Pink team on the verge of being eliminated. I mean, they have a point to prove. Rejects surely have a point to prove tonight. And versus Unlucky, they are looking really good at the moment. Do I have a Natco? This is not nice. Do I have a Natco? Well, do I have a Natco? Well, I don't know. I'm going to. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know why you're hearing me twice. This is really weird. So we're looking at Rejects. I'll try and fix it while we're waiting, because Normandy is a really good map to be for camping, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's going to be the case here, but looking at Rejects, Ukrainian Lido has received some hits here. And show you there's a lot of action going on. We're also seeing Unlucky. Rejects piling pressure onto Unlucky. But Unlucky is going to push onto Tony Tower. This is going to be huge. Can Tony Tower survive? Tony Tower is going to run away. But show you the backside. Yellow Round bounces that shell. But already, Bad Dreams has been taken out. Unlucky. Their line has been breached. And Rejects has found Flamingo to be the target to go for next. And surely, Flamingo's not going to last for long. Ukrainian Leo is going to be killed by Yellow Roach. And hit points are once again in huge favor of Rejects at the moment. We see Gabriel being taken out by Slobin. Nothing much Unlucky can do. They try to focus their targets as much as they can, but hit points are simply stacked against their favor. So the great shot on Tony Tower, and Eric is going to put a shot on Tony Tower. But Rejects simply with much better focused fire and also shot efficiency. Unlucky, I think they were a little bit too spread out, which meant that they aren't able to focus one or two tanks at one time. And Rejects just simply outplayed them with the positioning they had. So Eric's is going to go down. And we are going to be seeing a 3-0 win for Rejects so far. That's really good. And I'm going to see if it's because of I updated my
I've updated my settings. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Well, let's hope it's going to work, but I might also have other. Our settings to tweak. Oh, now Reject's taking 7 2.5 Bs. I'm hoping this is going to fix stuff. Right. Yeah. How about this? How about this? It might be because there's like the video capture device which is recording something. Now it's been disabled. It could be coming from my webcam. The webcam might be recording my voice. Now I think I know what's happening. I hope you aren't hearing an echo now. So let's say it is probably due to my webcam, so I apologize. That hasn't been fixed in time, and I mean I updated OBS, so I mean that could be the reason. And I was trying to fix the problem with the fonts. The fonts are showing up correctly this time. It's just that it is not showing up correctly when I first started OBS. Not sure why that's the case, but we move. Rejects, are they just going for a YOLO push at this point? Like they're not even getting a cap, they are just going straight in. You can look at Tony Kawa and the rest of the team. I mean, they're going really aggressive now. Unlucky is really holding back Rejects from pushing, but Bad Dreams. It's going to be the tank that's being pushed by Rejects, and Unlucky definitely needs to make a move now, because if they don't, Bad Dreams is not going to last for long. And I mean, look at Bad Dreams now, down to half hit points. And Unlucky now has made a call to push, but look at those shots, they are not hitting anywhere. Coil is the focus for Unlucky, but Bad Dreams is the first time being taken out here. But their focus seems to be all over the place at the moment. They are just going for Vabon now, ignoring Coil because Coil dropped the reactive armor. But they really need to pick up tanks because already Unlucky lost 2 tanks. Roach, I think, is on fire, wasn't it? Yeah, probably on fire. Arex is now dead, but there are lots of one-shots for Rejects here. Again, Unlucky unable to get those one-shots out of the way. That's a problem, in my opinion. Gabriel, now the focus for Rejects. Rejects. Fixtures bounces the shot onto Gabriel. Flamingo receiving a big hit. And Rejects, despite taking 7, 2 and 5 Bs, it's still a victory for them. They don't seem to have a lot of problem winning against Unlucky tonight. Unlucky, unfortunately, they have a lot to do with their focus fire, but maybe they don't know how to call for focus. Maybe they're very confused on how to sort their priority, because what they're doing is that they change targets once they think the target they are focusing isn't worth going for. And I think that is compounded by the problem of them sitting relatively still when focusing fire, and that allowed the other team to kind of back away and go back into cover. That meant also Unlucky would have to switch targets in this situation. They are a little bit scared to switch around a bit to get better angles. And Reject simply better focus fire, better shot efficiency, and they look a lot more fluid. And that is what
that is what gives them the wins tonight. 4-0 against Unlucky, very strong performance. They are up against Zenith next, and I do think they should be able to do so. They should be able to pick up another win. But let's see if we have results for all the games. Oh, APA has won against Zenith 4-0, which is a really quick one. I mean, our game, Rejects versus Unlucky, ended pretty quickly too. As for the other group, no results just yet. So far so good. And it's also that Zenith only showed up with 5, which is a shame, to be honest with you. But we will see. I'm just going to see if the problem has been fixed with Apple. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience at the start. Hopefully it's now a little bit better. Let me hear. Let me check. Oh, there's something wrong. Oh. It's just the ad not playing any sound, but you heard something from the ad. Compounded by the problem of them sitting relatively still. Okay, it works fine now. The volume seems to be appropriate, which is amazing. But I am aware that the volume is quite low, or is it just that I'm not close to the mic? Which is bad. I'm not sure if I. Do you think I'm too quiet here? Do you think I should turn up the volume as we speak? But yeah, if people are not happy about Zenith, only showing up for 5, that would not be recorded in the power rating though, because it's not representative of what they are. So let's take a look at other results if there are any new ones coming up. Let's see. No, I was looking at the Apex server. Okay, we do have results. Aqua winning Bart 4-0. So there we go. So APA was streamed by 9-0, wasn't it? Yeah, APA. That will be correctly reflected on the stream. Robert is streaming Hank tonight. And then we have Aminat streaming Akva. That's the other group. Oh, so some people said, oh, yeah, only on average 1 minute per battle to win. So that's really not nice. I shot to streaming Ikra. And then we have 90, yeah, I think I got them all now. So there should be 6 streamers streaming tonight. And I've included them all now. I'm going to update the error rating to reflect. Well, I'm going to do that later because we don't have results for other games just yet. So according to what happened here, Zenith, I was told that 3 players left the clan for no reason and without saying anything, and 2 more could not play for Zenith. So in the end, there are only 5 of them playing. The next game, the next round would be Rejects versus Zenith, so I think that might not be the best if I were to stream that one. Not good for people watching, so we will see if we are going to be streaming a different game. And the one that is not going to be streamed by any streamer in round 6 would be Quick versus Serenity, and I'm going to see if we will be able to follow that. In the meantime, I'm going to play a... What do we play? I can't be in a tournament tonight, so because I'm streaming, I'm going to play some... Do you think I should play a new tag? I think I'm going to play the Object 2684. I haven't played this one so far. So it's good to try that out. Let's go for this. Okay, so I have received confirmation that I'll be following Quick versus Serenity next. So you aren't going to be seeing Rejects steamrolling Zenith. No one wants to see that, do we? So, so you're definitely going to be seeing Serenity fighting their way to the top. Whether they can get back to the top 2. And against Quick, they must win. Okay, so things been sorted. There is a change in schedule. We aren't following Rejects in the 6th round. We are following Rejects versus we are following Quick versus Serenity. I have their clan logo, so that's no problem. Great to see that the top 16 have all their clan logos sorted. I as for Capkey, I just use their clan logo that is on their Facebook page. So I apologize if that's not your latest clan logo. Do send me one if you have an updated version. But we move. We're going to play some matches in the random battle. So let's go.
Time to roll out.
And I'll try to go to this corner and see if I can do something. And after this battle, I'm going to see if my mic settings been switched or been flipped back to default. I hope that's not the case, because it does look a little bit silent on my end. So let's see if it's the case. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff happening here. The Death Star is in deep trouble. I am going to go back in cover for now. I'm going to go back up because I am always reloaded. That Type 71 is still really healthy. There might be something going on the other side. I'm going to take a look at that. Oh, thanks for the trap. Which means I can use a bit of time to... We're going to relocate a bit because the mediums and lights have found me. And I'm going to put a shot in there. And pull back, and they have not penetrated me. The T-54 is going really aggressive, but you're going to pay for that.
We've damaged them.
And you are now one shot. The Yachty is going to take you out, so why are you doing that? Oh, it's a bounce. Oh my god, Yartiga, don't fluff this one, will you? Oh, you did fluff this one. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh lord. I'm going to get a bit aggressive now. The medium tank is nowhere to be seen, and optional body probably just relocate. I'm going to go for the Sheridan. In the meantime,
Enemy armor is hit.
oh, Max Rowe. That looks painful. Oh my god, why did I drop the adrenaline? Oh, okay. You wanted me dead. I know what you're trying to do. Oh, come on. Ah.
Enemy vehicle
Bye.
destroyed.
Option 140 is next. Okay, 4K. It's not bad. It's a good start. I'm not a TD player, so that's good damage for me. I'm going to take a look at the mic settings after this one. Don't run away. Where are you? Did they slip away without being spotted? Well, that would be interesting. Because they are nowhere to be seen. Oh, they are there! No, we want my caps. Oh, my damage, but I don't think I will get any damage. Anyway, here, we won. And that's a good start. Yes, so... Okay, I accept that. I mean, that's good. That's good damage. And yay, and I got some Battle Pass prices. And lots of credits. Beautiful. And I don't want to be jump scared by the loud audio that was happening.
Okay, so let me check my audio settings. I do think something is off about that. Okay, so this is back to now. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm going to use gain filter. That's what's been suggested. Right. I hope the volume is better now. I increased my volume. It's now hitting somewhere near yellow instead of hovering below the yellow bar. I hope I'm not too loud. I'm not overwhelming the volume of the game. Please let me know if the volume mixing is bad, and I would do something to fix that. So we have some results. Oh, Pog. Oh, I mean Pink. Oh dear, they are struggling now. Pog has won 4-1 against Pink. Well, that is really unexpected. The Pink team is now on a total collapse. They were so strong in Blitz Premier Cup, finishing second, but now they won against Zenith. I mean, they won Zenith, Hapkey, and they started their losing run. First, they lost against APA and then Rejects, and now Pog. And I mean, I have to emphasize I mean, the odds for Pog winning. Look at this. Pog was predicted to have 24.93 odds for winning. So that means if you put 1 gold to this betting system, or let's say 10 gold, if you put 10 gold here, the return would be 249.3 gold. So you earn 249.3 gold in return. So that's really unexpected. I'm not sure what happened to the Pink team, but losing to Pog 4-1, especially a team that is not even on the power rating, that really sucks, unfortunately. Looking at the other group, we have Ikra still playing against Serenity. Raid has won against TQT 4-2, so TQT will not. TQT will get their first defeat of the tournament. Looking at the group table now, looking at the leaderboard. Look at Group 1. We have APA in the first place, Rejects and Hapkey in second and third place respectively, but they have the same round wins. And next we have Ezra in the fourth place with 3 round wins. Pink team in the fifth place, 2 round wins. I'm not sure what happened to them. Unlucky, and also Pork in 6th and 7th place. Zenith in the 8th place. I will mark that down in the power rating. So well done to Pork team. That was really good result there. And do we have any results for the other two matches? Nope, not yet. So we're waiting on that. And I'm going to update this. So Ray now with 3 round wins. There is all to play for, and if Serenity wins against Acra, the top 2 spots are really up for grabs now. It could be, it is wide open. Raid can surely mount the challenge here. So that win sent Hog to the 20th place in the power rating. That's really good. Great jump there. We'll play some more games. Do I have some new tanks in tier 10 that I haven't played? Let's see. I have played the Object 268. I don't think I have tanks that I haven't played before in tier 10. I think I've played all of them now. At the very least. Okay, I'll play in the M60O because it's the birthday of the M60O. So, Super Conqueror is now in store. It's not in it is not in store often. So and it's not a bad tank at all. And if you can play well with hold down tanks, then surely Super Conqueror is a good choice. But it's like 25,000 gold. It depends on your budget. I think it's worth going for. Do we have Striff K? No, we don't have Striff K. I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing that right, but anyhow, we're going to play the M60O now. Then let's go. False Creek, M60O. I'm going to hold down there on the right, and let's see what's going to happen there. Peek out.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
What's that nerf? I don't think the alpha is that low, if I remember correctly. What's that nerf? What's M60O nerf? I couldn't recall. I don't think that's the case. I'll let you do the trick. Just wait. Come on, kill that. Yay. Let me go up now. I have. Been fully reloaded.
Great job. We
Nope.
Can't even scratch them.
That's not going to work. Yeah, I think the projector. Come on, 704. Let me guys. Let me cross. Let me cross. I'm so sorry. And the TVP. Oh, we lost one. Oh, that hit, and you're gone. Fantastic. I'm gonna hold position for a little bit. And get the TVP out of the way. That 704 really needs my help because they are in a TD and they don't have turret, so they really need my help. So stay put. I'm coming for the TVP. Oh my lord. We got a tank out, so that's good. So my surprise is here.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And you're perma-tracked a little bit. We're just going to get 704. Don't get too aggressive. And oh, let me shield you. Oh my god. Ah. Yay. They're saved. I'm not sure our team is being saved here.
Gotcha.
They are in a bit of a difficult situation. Where's the last tank though? I'm a bit worried that we can't survive long enough. Oh, this is really not looking good. This is really not looking good. Ah, that's not good. What I could do is try hold down. Yeah, mill 2. I'm going to bait them to push me actually, because in that way, that Object 704 will have shots. That's what I'm going to try to achieve.
Enemy armor is hit.
But I'm not focusing fire. Oh my god, can I go back in time? Oh. Oh no. No.
Enemy armor is hit. Gotcha.
No.
Crack hit. Penetration. We've damaged them.
Well, this is going to be a really tough one. Nah, I'm not going to survive this, am I?
Everybody out.
No, I'm not going to survive this. We will see the next one. More than 5k, but there's not much I can do, to be honest with you. I tried my best in getting tanks out. Do we have results coming up now? The last 2 games that we are waiting for. Let's reload the screen, shall we? And okay, we have results. Quake won against Sphinx 4-2. And Ikra versus Serenity probably has gone to a tiebreaker. And this is going to be an important one for Ikra and Serenity, both of them. And looking at this table here, if Ikra wins against Serenity, Ikra will have 4 round wins. Serenity will have to hope some of them will slip up and lose some games. Because it looks likely that it will be ARWV and Ikra through. But if Serenity wins, things can change rapidly. Serenity, Ikra, and Raid will have 3 round wins, but all 3 of them have won against each other once. This is going to go down to the wire in the end. And TQT, their next opponent is Ikra, that they must win against Ikra. Otherwise, they could drop further down the leaderboard tonight. We could safely say that Quick is out of running. Or maybe not, actually. We will see. We will see if they could win against Serenity. Maybe they are still in the running. But Sphinx and also Bart are definitely eliminated from the tournament. We can see that. I'm going to show you the lounge, the leaderboards, and fixtures so you know what's going on. So, Group 1, currently APA and Rejects are in the top 2 positions. Rejects versus Happy, would that be played tomorrow? Nope, that's yep, that will be played tomorrow. That is going to decide which clan is going to be in the top 2. As for Group 2, loads to play for. I would say TQT against Serenity will be an important one at the very least. I mean, TQT has a run of really difficult games, so if they could win those crucial battles, they could be able to slip into the top 2. But we shall see. Okay, we got the results. Ikra 4-3 against Serenity, which means now Serenity have to bank on ARWV, TQT, and Ikra, all of them slipping up. If Serenity wins against TQT, there's still chances, but then they have to rely on at least 2 of them not getting any round wins at all. Serenity's chances to the top 4 are pretty much all but over, but I think for L rating they're still pretty high up, so that's not going to change much. But then Serenity would still be really high up in power rating, but that's not going to say much, to be honest with you. They're still in the second. They're still in the second place actually. All they need to do, I mean, they could drop further down, but I don't really see them dropping off the top 3 unless we're seeing the likes of ARWV, Ikra just winning against APA, maybe, I don't know, or each other, and then just go and shoot right up. And the Paint team probably would drop further down and would, if Raid manages to pick up some wins here and there. So we're going to make some predictions now. We now know that Ikra has won against Serenity. That is such an important win for Ikra. That was streamed by iShot, so you could get all the action there.
Okay, so let's look at the fixtures next. So we're going to change that up a bit now. Okay, so we have Astra versus Pink. It's predicted to go in favor of Pink 4-2. But I'll show you Thomas Peterson predictions after I generated the results. Please wait for a little bit. Alright, so Thomas Peterson has made the following predictions. Fixture 6, or round 6, we have Isra versus Pink. Predicted to go in favor of Pink 4-2, but Pink is having a bad run of form at the moment. They lost to Pog unexpectedly, so the same could happen against Isra unless they quickly pick themselves back up. Happy against APA, predicted to go in favor of APA. Maybe that will seal the deal for APA. Hawk against Lucky, going in favor of Lucky, the 4-1. but Paul could be riding on a high here after winning against the Painty, one of the best clans on the EU server. Zenith predicted to lose to Rejects 2-4, but we know that they might not have enough players to field tonight, so that could automatically be a 4-0 victory for Rejects, and I don't think I will register the result if that's the case. Quick versus Serenity predicted to go in favor of Serenity 4-0. Sphinx versus Aqua predicted to go in favor of Aqua 4-0. I mean, the odds is quite high for the losing team. I mean, the odds are very high here. Ikra versus TQT predicted to go in favor of Ikra, but the odds for TQT winning is a lot lower, 5.42. So it's not out of the question that TQT could pull off a surprise. Raid predict to win bot 4-0, and would that be a case? Will bot be able to win something? They only won 2 battles, so this is going to be really unlikely for bot to get something here. So that's so the room is up. I'm going to have to make sure that I am ready in the right tank. Serenity versus Quake is what we are following now. Serenity barely losing against Acre 3-4. They will feel really bombed, and they now have to rely on luck here. Winning Quake would be a good start, and if they don't win against Quake, that's going to be a terrible, or that will seal the fate of not qualifying for the top 4 stage. And Quake will definitely want to keep to still be in the race. If they could win against Serenity, that's really good, but chances getting into the top 4 are quite low for them. It all depends on tomorrow now. APA against Hapkey. If Hapkey wins, provided that Rejects win, we could potentially see 3 clans tied with 5-round wins. And for Group 2, Aqua looks pretty solid at the moment. They should be able to take one of the spots in the top 4. And their opponent is Sphinx. Aqua, most of the players were from BPS last season. I think they don't have those Russian recruits here this time. Without Ufman Josh, of course, if I were not mistaken. So Aqua is also a contender this season. They were last year, I think 2 years ago in the winter season. Was it last year that they were here playing as Aqua? I think it was 2 seasons. I think it was 2 years ago. I think I am almost certain it was about 2 years ago. So I'm going back to the lounge. Oh, okay. Actually, let's go into the room now. Quick versus Serenity. Quick so far has 6 players showing up. Let's hope they will have more than 6 players. Because as far as I know, Quick won some battles. Yeah, they're going to have 7. Cedric is going to be ready. And Serenity, I heard that Nicolade has come in to support them, acting as a coach. Don't think he is spectating tonight. Are you allowed to have spectators in the group stage? I don't think so. Winchlade, I think, was from Endgame, also coming to Serenity to support them. So Serenity, we are seeing Spitfires, Tarkus, Winch, Alpha Days, Lego, and Orca. I also heard that Winch is the caller for thing. I might be wrong. Maybe it was. Maybe it is Spitfires making those calls. But if you all know, if you haven't known already, Serenity is mostly French. I don't think any one of them. Maybe maybe Lego, I don't know. I think all of them know, all of them speak French, so they're probably going to communicate with French. Quake, on the other hand, I think a mixture of Ukrainian and Russian. I might be wrong about the Russian part. Maybe all of them are Ukrainian. So please correct me on that if I was wrong. So there we go. We have less than a minute left to go. Quake versus Serenity. Serenity desperately need to get a win here if they want to keep their hopes alive for the top 4 stages. And they also have to rely on other clans slipping up. ARWV and also Ikra. These are the 2 clans that I believe should be able to go through, provided that they don't lose their remaining games. Only one more, I would think that one more round win will put them to top 4 final stage, but we will see. Quake versus Serenity, beginning with Middleburg. And let's go up high.
Let's go.
And look at me, I'm out of the red border. So that means what I do, go to a random tank of one of the teams and go up high, and I am now in the battle. Looking at Serenity going mostly to C. As for Quake, they're going mostly to the city side. So both teams are not going to the same area. But I also like what Serenity's trying to do. Pressure will be on Spitfires here. He's trying to get A. Guns are being set up from the back, so if Spitfires get shot at or gets rushed, then Quake will have a really hard time doing so, because those shots will be coming from the hill and you don't want to get punished like that. But Quake is just, you know, they're not hesitating at all. And they're trying to take out Spitfires. Spitfires is tracked. And we are seeing Spitfires now down to 1 shot. Serenity definitely needs to come in and support. Spitfires is now dead. It's now a 7 versus 6 situation. Hit points are still in favor of Serenity, but they lost the tank. So their effective DPM is lower. Potentially we could see the E5s capturing C, but that could send a message for Quake telling them they potentially have 2 tanks of advantage in the city side. Will they continue to push through like that, or are they going to just hold on a bit? But I'm not sure if it's a good idea to hold on, because they're going to lose the cap lead. Serenity has both A and C, so Quake is the team that absolutely needs to do something. Not Serenity. Serenity can hold and keep on chipping away hit points of Quake, and Quake, that's not what they want. They don't want to lose hit points. They have a gun advantage, and they really need to make use of that. Lego getting really aggressive there in that T110E5. Pretty sure that he's not going to face a lot of competition over to the hillside, but exactly what Quake is trying to do now. They're rotating back to their spawn. Satric has been spotted. Alpha is going to be really important in lighting those tanks. They're trying to rotate back to the hill. Alpha barely able. Not able to put a shot onto last. It could have been a shot there, but great shot onto Striker here. Serenity has spotted Quake trying to rotate, and that means Serenity can now regroup, and they are going to get more aggressive to be Quake. I think their idea has been captured, and they have to react. They have to be spontaneous. They can't rotate back to the hill, because Serenity, they probably will have angles, and they could lose B as well. So Quake, are they going for C? Are they trying to address the issue with the caps? Because Serenity has more cap points, more than 800 now, and Quake is going to get C. And it's all going to be a 2 versus 2 here. Satric is now quite low. Virulentus has captured C. but Cedric is taking a lot of hits now. Serenity could win the hillside, and that's going to be really important. On the other hand, Quick is going to rotate back to the city side, try to get Winchellate out of the way. And Winchellate is going to be in deep trouble. Serenity needs to hold on. The city side, they can still hold on, but hit point push sharing of Quick is good. It's really good. And Serenity has more hit points at the moment. They don't have the guns. And they're going to lose Winch as well, bringing them to a 7 versus 5 here. Serenity has taken out 2 tanks on the hillside. They're going to get C. Serenity, they might only need 1 more kill now. Tacos have to stay alive now. He's at 2 shots, and C has been captured. Striker needs to get a kill on Tacos, and he did. The hit points are still neck and neck though. Orca is going to be the focus here, and Last needs to stay safe. He's a 1 shot. Striker a 1 shot. Daze is going to be isolated. We could put this out of the bag. Orca needs to survive. All Serenity needs to do is get a kill. Daze cannot kill by Relentless and has been killed by Punisher. It's going up very evenly, but it's going to be Alpha getting an important kill to Relentless. The hit was so close at the dying stages. Quick almost got this one out of the bag. Almost got an unexpected win. But, I mean, the situation is going really, really bad for Serenity. They were down by 2 tanks at one point, although they have more hit points. But in that situation, the effective DPM is quite low for Serenity. How did they manage to pull this off? I don't know. But Quick, one thing can be sure about this is Quick, they are not allowing Serenity to take out those 1 shots. And this hip hop push sharing maneuver from Quick almost won them the game. Maybe you can argue that Quick should have dealt with the cap point disadvantage a lot more quickly. And that would have been a lot more comfortable for Quick. But Serenity, they were quite spread out in this one, I would say. I think still reeling from the agonizing defeat against Ikra. I mean, if they could win against Quick, that's a huge bonus, but again, they have to win against Quick in order to be in the running still for the top 2 position. So it is going to be Serenity leading 1-0 here. Hello Camaro, how you doing? Oh my god. Have I not is it not there? Let's see. Has the scoreboard not been changed? It's changed. I don't know why it's showing up incorrectly there, but we move. We are now into the game. Alright, now Quick. They're now taking quadruple Type 71s. I think the first time we are seeing Type 71s being taken, they have been nerfed. And not all clans are now taking the Type 71s because of that nerf. It's almost completely ruled out by the Clan Wars community. We are now seeing Quick going to get A first. They're trying to get a cap lead this time. Serenity, they have a comfortable cap lead at the start last match, and this is not the case. Orca is going to go for C. B has not been captured thus far, and Winchellate is looking at that. Winchellate is looking to get B potentially in the late stages, and we will see if it is the case. Orca has captured C, and he's going to run away. There's not much you need to do here, and Daze is going to take his position near C. That 60 TP is really good for defending, has really high alpha, good armor as well, and Quick are going to rotate back through the spawn. This time that maneuver has not been spotted, but Relent has been spotted, Daze been spotted, Cedric and Punisher have not been spotted, so Serenity don't know. Quick is going to rotate back to the spawn. Great shots onto Cedric here by Tacos and Lego. So Quick Winchellate, great job there, trying to get B. The pressure is going to be on Quick now. They will not have the cap lead. And their rotation is still being spotted. I think Serenity is getting ready for a push coming from C. Unless Quick has other ideas, trying to get Winchellate out of the way. I think that could be potentially the case. And we could see potentially Orca rotating to the city to see whether Quick is going to change their decisions and rotate to get Winchellate out of the way. Now I would say, let's follow Winchellate at the moment here. Quick is still deciding on what to do, and Winchellate receives a track shot, which deals no damage to him. So he's looking at A, he's trying to see if he could get A, but I don't think that's the case. And Quick now, we're seeing them going to make a big push onto C. Serenity, are they ready? Are they ready for this big push here? Serenity, it's not horizontal straight line, so I fear for both Lego and Daze. They definitely need to regroup quickly here. And Alpha has received a hit. And Winchellate and Orca is going to deal with Forever Ivan, I would say. But I don't think Quick is pushing nicely. Last Exile is trying to push alone, and he's the focus for Serenity. At the same time now, Quick is going to get Lego off the way, but Lego's going to drop the reactive armor. He's in the T110E5, and Serenity has got all 3 caps now. Quick decision not to get C at all. It's going to come back and haunt them hard. All Serenity needs to do, stay safe, stay alive for a good amount of time, and they should be able to get this one out of the bag. They lost Lego, and they have to make sure they don't lose another tank here. Virulentus trying to get B, but I think it's too late. Quick will not win this one. Now Quick is now under a 0-2 defeat here. Serenity played with the caps really well. I love what they're doing here. And Quick, I think it's a good idea to push, but it's not well organized. And I don't like that they totally ignore C, because that would have prevented Serenity from gaining so many cap points, and that push didn't go very well indeed. I mean, they got Lego all the way, but that was just only one tank out. They still have other tanks to take out, and frankly speaking, Serenity didn't have lots of pressure defending there. They just have to sit and defend and allow themselves to get 1,000 cap points. They have 3 caps at one point. That is going to give them lots of velocity in reaching that target. Alright, so we are now onto Oasis Palms, and we're going to be seeing changes. Quick is going to take triple T110E5s, double I7 Strift K, and Virulentus in the Sheridan. Serenity going for double Mouse, triple Strift K, and double T110E5. Apologies, I don't know, my nose just suddenly gets so itchy. So things are now changing. Are we going to be seeing some changes to the strategy for Quick? Serenity, I mean, that's a good performance so far. I'm a bit shocked that they are not like safely in the top. I mean, they should be at this point still fighting for a top 4. Yeah, so that kind of surprised me. They are such a good team.
Move out.
So I think results have not gone in the way, sadly. Virulentus in the Sheridan going to get the spots for Quick team, and Serenity this time is going to the desert side. Quick dropping all their Type 71. I think they know now it's not going to work. Oh, I think Quick Virulentus might have overpeaked. Takes a hit. Lego will be able to put another shell onto Virulentus. Maybe not. Violentis is able to run away, but Quake is also going into the desert side. Crossfire has been done onto both teams. From both teams, obviously. Quake game very aggressive. I think just going for a straight push. Daze is going to be really important as K. He's going to get a lot of angles for Serenity to work with. Cedric just leading in charge for that push. But they cannot ignore what Daze is trying to do here. And Virulence is going to put a great HE shell potentially onto the side armor of Daze. And that was such a huge damage inflicted on Daze. Virulence is going to run away here. Serenity might be in a little bit of confusion. Quake has done successfully in that push to trick Serenity. Serenity have lost Tarkles, and Daze is now heavily isolated. Dragon's going to go down, and in this case, Spitfires that mouse. Not sure if the desert terrain is going to bode well for that tank. Daze has been taken out. It's now a 5 versus 5. Hit points still in huge favor for Serenity, however. Quake might have done really well with the push, but they aren't exactly conserving enough hit points. Serenity able to take out those isolated tanks. So it was pretty much a 50-50 situation, and Quake not able to conserve much hit points here. And Serenity, the crossfire is really good, showing full force what they're capable of. Winch lane. On the other side, in the mouse, not very damaged. And Quake already 3 versus 5. What can you do in this situation? There's nothing much you could do. Or can drop in the reactive armor. The attention might have changed, but it's now 1 versus 5. Serenity looking very dominant at the moment here. Despite a good push from Quake, I think they lost quite a lot of inputs in doing so. Serenity just sat and absorbed damage and great focus fire and crossfire overall. It's a tall order for Quake, sadly. I don't think they played particularly terribly here. It's just Serenity feeling the momentum, feeling the rhythm, getting out all the important tanks out of the way, and they are now leading 3-0. Well done to Serenity. And we are going back to Oasis Palms. Okay, now we are seeing Quake taking triple T110E5s, a double 60 TPs, a Strip K, an I7, and Serenity going for triple Strip K, double 60 TP, and double E5. Will Serenity win this one 4-0? Are we going to be seeing a walkover for Serenity? Quake, I don't think they played particularly badly. I think they just have to do a little bit further, and they could pose a huge challenge for Serenity. I don't think the scoreline is telling the right story here. I hope Quake will be able to pick up something from this. They are not a bad team at all. They are a very capable team. And this time both teams are going for the northwestern corner, the A side, a totally different side than last match. But we can see last Exile, the IS4 will be looking to spot tanks up. And Winchblade in that 60. How down? Ooh, dodge shot from Last Exile. Almost took a hit there. But Quick, I think they lost control a little bit. They're just going straight in. Serenity, they know what to do. I mean, it's pretty much a textbook defense from them. But Alpha's taking a lot of hits here. It's all about focus fire. Both teams hit puts on neck and neck. Serenity making a counter push. I like what they're doing. But Serenity is exactly not focus firing at the moment. And this could come back and hold them hard. Hit puts is still in favor of. It's going up. It's a toss-up, pretty much. But the numerical advantage is with Serenity. And he got another tank out of the way. Cedric is out. Winchblade is going to be dead. I think. And Alpha is going to be the next one down. Potentially bringing this to a 4 versus 4. Hipwood's still in huge favor of Serenity at the moment here. It's looking really good. Spitfire's still doing a good job in shielding. But it's not going to stop for arriving and getting Alpha out of the way. Punisher is now going to be taken out by Days. So now a 3 vs 4 Tacos is now very low in health. Forever Ivan also very low in health. And this brawl is going in favor of Serenity. Once again, not that Quick has done a terrible job. It was really close in the end, but just in these brawls, it's just only those minor mistakes that we're talking about to swaying the victory to the other. And it appears that Serenity puts more of their shots in and was able to focus fire slightly better, although there were lapses of that at the start. But their shot efficiency and also their shot efficiency is what brought them through in the end. That means Serenity is going to win 4-0 against Quick. They still have a lifeline here. Unfortunately, Quick, their hopes to getting a top 4 position is officially over. So, Serenity, all to do with the final round, whether they're able to win against TQT, and we're seeing whether Akva and Nikra are losing their matches. It all goes down here now. Can Serenity keep their hopes up? We are the first. We are almost the first one out. Done. Oh, Reject still play against Zenith. I thought Zenith would not show up with enough. We will see APA 4-0 against Hapkey, which is such an important win. And I would say I would say that's going to pretty much seal them a position. Yeah, that's going to guarantee a position in the top 4. Congratulations to APA. Rejects and Hapkey. Rejects, if they lose to Zenith now, that is going to boil down to the final round. And Israel against the Pink team. I don't think I should hold here any longer. I think it's better for you to take a look at other streamers. So I think I'm going to direct you to that to them. Currently we have. Let me change. Okay, currently we have Aqua versus Sphinx streamed by Aminet. I heard that Sphinx won one game, 6 versus 7. This is going to be exciting. 9-0 stream should have finished now, but Robert is streaming a very important match. iShot is going to be streaming an important match. I also recommend you to go there. So yeah, that's all for me tonight. Tomorrow, I'm not sure which clan I'll be following. Tolian will decide for me, so we'll see. But that will also be my last stream on the EU server for the winter season. because my attention will go to the top 4 on the Apex server. We have enough people streaming the top 4 stages for the EU server. Fujit, Nino, and everyone will be streaming there. Maybe some of them will miss out. We will see. But for now, thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and thank you for joining in. Don't think I have a lot of people watching tonight, but that's okay. I'm not expecting that much because this is my first stream on the EU server. Apologies for the mistake at the start with the mic. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a safe evening and good night.